what's up? It's Beast LA, and I gotta talk about something right quick. It's about how American Cholo and his podcast are cool with Chomo'S. Now check it, let me explain. We all know that Gil from American Cholo, he markets himself to everyone as this social justice warrior for Latinos and Raza and everybody, right? But check it. Recently, when GoldToes and that girl Crazy were on his podcast and they were talking about the Jenny 6ix9ine beef, with the whole Lady Pink stuff. Throughout the whole interview, that guy GoldToes, he pretty much is still riding with SPM. He's his homie to the wheels fall off. Despite knowing what we all know now, that SPM is a certified Chomo. He's one of them sick Chomos, to the point where he was even going after 9-year-old girls. Now check it. GoldToes in the interview, he says that SPM deserves a second chance when he gets out, and he hopefully makes it big a second time. Isn't that a trip? And that guy Boo Boo, you know what he says? He says that pretty much that he sees that the only people having issue with SPM are gangsters. He says that when the video hits like 32 minutes and 50 seconds. Now look, you guys could watch this on that interview. But look, American Cholo, you disgust me. Gil, yeah, you disgust me. Boo Boo, you disgust me as well. And GoldToes, you're a Chomo lover. Do any of you guys have underage girls in your families? Do any of you guys have young kids? I thought we were supposed to protect kids. And American Cholo, you know what's crazy about you is that you don't care about the kids. You know why? Because when it came to money, you let the money blind you and take over you, and you look the other way. You look the other way when grown men are preying on little kids. Yeah, you heard me right. Because the same kind of pressure that you applied to Tyga and to Mr. Criminal and other people that have offended you, and how you say you're speaking up for Latinos and the oppressed, you ain't having that same kind of enthusiasm and that pride to fight for the kids. And you know how we all know that? Because during that whole interview, when GoldToes was full on having SPM's back, you were just quiet most of the time. You didn't have that same kind of energy you had with Tyga. See, Gil, you're a fraud. You're not really about Latinos. You're not really about helping the community. You're about pushing yourself. You know, when I watched the videos of Sonny Acosta and how he was saying stuff like that you're really about yourself, at first I was like, all right, maybe, Sonny is just mad because he got fired pretty much, and that's why he has all this anger towards Gil and American Cholo. But you know what? When you didn't come to the defense of kids and you're just staying quiet, how you're sitting next to a guy who is openly embracing a child predator. I'm talking about GoldToes. And you're quiet, Gil? All right, I saw what you're really about. And Boo Boo, I saw what you're really about too. Because, how you left Sonny Acosta hanging and you rode with American Cholo for money too. But, I'm letting everybody know what's really going on. And I want everyone listening to this and watching this to watch that interview and to also ask Gil in his face when you see him, when you see him on social media, when he's live on YouTube, and call into a show and ask him, hey, how come you're letting GoldToes, slide with all this, BS. But you know what? Us who are smart and already saw what we saw, we don't need no explanations from them. But you know what, Gil? You don't have no respect. You sold yourself out. And what's even worse, you sold your soul and you didn't even want to protect kids. That's the most sick. I get it, like gangbangers, adults, we all have our own minds and you know what we do. And you know, there's consequences to gangbanging and there's consequences to crime. But when it comes to innocent children, especially like 9-year-old kids and, you know, all underage kids, you know, those should be protected at all costs. But American Cholo, you're disgusting. You're a fraud. I'm out. Beast LA. Tell them Beast LA said that. A rato.